At the Pensacola Bay Baptist Association, we desire to see healthy churches. So we've created some characteristics, some handles to help churches move in that healthy direction. One of these characteristics is biblical prayer. God says He wants His house to be called a house of prayer. Prayer is foundational. Satan doesn't want us to pray. If he can keep a church prayerless, he can keep it weak. Prayer is foundational. Every revival in our history has begun by prayer. The first step for a church in revitalization is prayer. And so it's essential that prayer is not just an extra event that happens on your calendar, but it's core, it's foundational. So as you're setting up just one of these characteristics, prayer, biblical prayer, let me give you 3 steps for you to consider. One is to promote. How does your church promote prayer, both in collecting responses, maybe on paper or whether it's digitally? And how does a church celebrate answered prayer? Promote prayer. Prime time, promote it. Let it be the core of what you do. The next after that is to provide training. Even the disciples, they came to Jesus and they said, Lord, teach us to pray. Often we can assume that people just know how to pray, but it's a challenge. It's a biblical discipline that Satan doesn't want us to excel in. And so making sure that you're teaching people, not just in theory, but practically how to pray. And so one is to promote prayer pathways in your church and celebrate. Number 2 is to provide training for your people of all ages to grow in their habits and their skills and their disciplines of prayer. But number 3 is to place prayer at the center of all you do. Whether it's a business meeting, whether it's your church worship gathering, whether it's a time of fellowship, don't let your times together be driven by, what does our policies or bylaws say, but rather, what does the Lord say? Before we have a decision, are we praying about it? Are we guided by what we want, or are we guided by what the Lord wants? Place prayer at the center. When you do these 3 areas of promoting, providing training, and placing prayer at the center, you're well on your way to fulfilling what Jesus wants for my house to be called a house of prayer. Healthy churches. It's not going to happen without biblical prayer. Begin that today. If you need more information on this characteristic or other characteristics of a healthy church, contact us here at the PBBA or visit us online at pbbassociation.org/healthy church or pop the hood. God bless.